Coach Pritts. Can I get one real quick? Listen, the Forks were up a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you guys know, but you broke I think a 60 dual win streak.
Right.
That was huge, man.
It was. You know, I was telling the guys the other day, we had a team meeting, and the other day, and I told them, I said, the thing that to me was so amazing, it was big for the alumni, it was big for the boosters, it was big for everyone that gives to our program. You know, I said, as a coach, we get paid, right? And as the athletes, they're in there, they're vested with their own self-purpose. We have alumni giving back, we have boosters giving back, we have so many administrators, everyone's supporting the program so big, and to me, it was special to give them that piece in history.
I think the rest of the country liked it too. I think the rest of the country was pretty pumped about it. Now they did have a forfeit, right? So they had a guy out, but the forfeit was to Zahid.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to take Zahid over, I don't know, like Thanos. I'll take him over everybody, right?
Right.
He's pretty good. I think we got a Hodge winner. Yeah. But, you know, it's early. We get it, right? And there's injuries and all types of stuff that can happen. But, you know, his performance is crazy.
I know they brought two guys. They pulled one at the scale. I guess, unfortunately, the back had a skin infection. And then Rashid, I know, weighed in. Not sure why he didn't wrestle. But I think they probably thought they were going to win at 97 in heavy, and our 97 Cordell Norfleet came out and had a great performance and gave us a chance.
When you look at that, you know, that's a program win, right? That's a win. I mean, you guys were dropped under 10 years ago. Right. Isn't that wild to think that? Right. You guys were dropped under 10 years ago. That blows my mind. Like, I want to throw up now a little bit thinking about it. But then I'm excited when I think about the upside of you guys, right? The recruiting. Let's just talk about that because that's what we're here doing, right?
100%.
When you come and you look at and you see the top end, you know, we've talked about Shields, right? You get a PA guy, right? Obviously, Penn State's done a great job of keeping PA guys. Sure. But getting PA guys, getting California guys, getting these top 5 state guys, where Jersey, Illinois, Ohio, when you can get those guys, the California guys, what's that do for you guys as a team?
Well, like you said, you just mentioned a top 5, right? A top 5 state. Top 5 state. And if you break down the NCAA tournament, the 330 that are at the NCAA, last year's tournament, I believe the number was 53 came out of Pennsylvania out of the 330. And then 16 of the 80 All-Americans were from Pennsylvania. Right now, if you start breaking down each state, every year it gets pretty consistent with your top 5 states. And I'm going to guess you have to be recruiting those states if you're going to be in the hunt for a national championship or in the hunt for a trophy. You know, so it's everything.
Zeke always talks about you as a recruiter. What's it like knowing like a brilliant mind like Zeke is always talking about you as a recruiter?
He makes it easy. You know, it's great. You know, it's good that he has confidence in me, but I kind of joke a little bit. I said I'm like Match.com. You know, because
I dropped the camera.
Because I do. It's like I find a recruit, and I'm like, hey, you know, you're the prettiest girl in school, and this is the most eligible bachelor. You know, you guys need to connect. You know?
But metaphorically speaking, though, you do that with athletes in the school you guys have. Yes. But I think anyone who doesn't have severe brain damage should want to go to Arizona State.
It's unbelievable, and you know, I tell people when they come there, and they're like, oh, the what? You know, we just had guys. I got here today. The last 2 days, we've had people on campus, right? And they're like, God, it's beautiful here. We just came from snow, and I said, listen, it is beautiful here. That's not why you picked the school. You picked the school because you invest in the people. And they didn't really get it until after they met with our administration. And our administration knew their names. They knew about them. They already researched them. You know, talked about their family, talked about what their majors are going to be. You know, hey, when you get here, you know, you're going to be in my office. You know, my one administrator, you're going to be in my office every other week, and we're going to meet for 20 minutes every other week and get my updates on it, you know. And they do that. And that's what I like is the people at Arizona State are passionate, the administration. So these guys were transfers that I was talking to. And I asked them, I said, you guys know your associate AD? And they said, no. I maybe met him once. I said, yeah, our guys are going to walk by and be like, hey, how'd you do on that chemistry test today? And you're going to be like, whoa.
One of your associate ADs was a state champ in wrestling.
Yes, New York State champ.
Yes, and a football player at Ohio State.
And played in the NFL for 7 years.
I know stuff. I know things about things.
Things.
My boss was actually his teammate at Ohio State. Oh. My boss was state champ too. Nice. They might have wrestled in the locker room with my boss trampling him, just so you know. He's trouncing him, okay? Okay.